Okay, well, not all consumer fraud is identity theft. Sometimes they try to trick you out of your money or something like that. So there will be frauds where they come to you from other countries and say, send us the money and we'll send you a bunch more, right? Work at home. So basically, all of these schemes, mystery shopper, telemarketing, they tell you we're going to get you a bunch of money. You can work at home, or you can do telemarketing, or I'm a Nigerian prince, and I'm going to send you a bunch of money. But they try to. But before they send you money, you're gonna have to pay them something, a fee, or some earnest money, or something like that. So then they just keep it and disappear, and the thing that they've told you never happens. So, you get these, help me get this money that my grandfather left me. Help me get this money out of my kingdom. Help me get this prize that's in another country. I've won the lottery, or you've won the lottery, something like that. So, of course, before you can get that money out of that other country, you're going to have to send some money to pay the taxes in that country or help them get it out of there or something like that. So, obviously, and here's an example of one of those emails you get. So, I don't know, I've never gotten one, I don't think. Anyway, there are a lot of schemes that involve doing things at home that you can supposedly make money at, right? So some of them are pyramid schemes, the more people you get to work for you, the more money you make, but then of course you can't do that. If you purchase these supplies from us and then do this thing, then you'll make a bunch of money. But again, these all involve getting money out of you up front. We need you to purchase these supplies. We need you to pay this fee. And then of course and maybe they even send you some supplies or something, but you can't sell them. They're useless. Pyramid schemes, multi-level marketing. There may be actually something going on that the original investors get some money back, but typically by the time it gets to someone like you or me, there's nobody for you to invest, to sell to get. Apparently, there's a mystery shopping scam. They tell you, I guess, you get an email or there's an ad you click on the web or something, and you are going to be a mystery shopper, and you go buy merchandise, but that's not true. You pay some kind of fee to get placed with a company. And so there's several examples of mystery shopping things. I would say that's not true. Telemarketing, they call and they say they're collecting for this fund, or they're for this fee, or we're going to sell you this thing. So, whenever anybody calls you over the phone, you have absolutely no idea if they are who they say they are. It's just not possible. So you just have to say, no, I don't buy things over the phone. I don't donate things over the phone. Believe me, there's plenty of people you can donate to that are legit, and it's not that hard to find them. Investment scams can be Ponzi schemes. Many smart, rich people got ripped off by Ponzi schemes. They make promises that if you invest in this, you'll have a big return, and frequently they'll have somebody who seems smart or knowledgeable backing it up. So, as you know, there's no reward without risk, and what people tell you can just be not true. You have to use your skepticism, and really investigate something before you invest in it. Mortgage fraud, that's falsifying information when obtaining a mortgage. People actually, I can remember a couple people in San Antonio going to prison for doing this. It's because you're committing fraud against a federally insured financial institution typically. So when you take out a loan, don't lie about how much you make, or lie about your debts or anything like that, because it is a form of fraud. Lying to get a loan is a form of fraud, and if it's against a federally insured financial institution, then that's a federal offense, and people do go to prison for that kind of thing. So what happened in this country was there were actually a bunch of bankers who encouraged people to commit fraud. You would go to apply for a mortgage and you'd say, I want to buy this $150,000 ranch house over here, like a loan for that. And they said, well, you can afford a $350,000 home. I can? Well, yeah, we're just going to say here that you make this much, but I don't. Well, that's okay. I'm the loan officer. It'll be fine. I'll approve it. And they actually, when they can't actually afford it, or when the variable rate interest rate increases and they can't pay their payment, that's a problem. And of course, when this happened a bunch, it became a big crisis, and we call that the subprime mortgage crisis, because those kind of loans to people with sketch credit and sketch income that were lying on the mortgage loan applications, and they were encouraged to lie. I'm not going to say they did that on their own. They were probably encouraged by a mortgage broker. But anyway, that led to massive economic consequences. That was in 2008. So it was a while back, but I definitely remember it. All right, so that's the end of this chapter, and you're getting close to the end. This week we'll have one more chapter.